What's my favorite word? Tap, tap, tap in. Hey, tap, tap in. Y'all already know what y'all tuned to right now. Y'all listening to the #1 podcast in the DMV, and this is a special edition. This a YouTube edition. So until I really got time to like kind of really get on my promotion game and build up the YouTube channel like I really know I need to and how them numbers should look, I'm gonna drop a couple of these special episodes here and there for y'all on the podcast app. And this right here, this is a music jump. This is for all the older people who listen and really don't got time to really be checking in to see what's all the new hot stuff, what's going on, what's shaking. Of course, we're going to talk about the Drakes and whatever else may be, but realistically, this is just here to hit like kind of a little bit on the underground, but not underground like your little cousin Boo Boo around the corner rapping. This ain't that. This is a little bit some Mo3, some Kevin Gates, some Young Dolph. So they kind of like heavy hitters on the underground circle. So to start off though, I'm definitely gonna still start off with the, to me, AKA, not Champagne Poppy, but AKA Quarantine's MVP. He definitely been holding us down the whole entire time. And this goes into a hot take that I had maybe not too long ago. This was, I told y'all that that Lil Durk makes better albums than Meek Mill's. And that probably sound crazy to some people. They can be like, what? I know we all love Meek because we seen Meek from the Braids and this, that, and the third. And Meek got so much ice and this, that, and the third. And he flashed all the money and do all the cool hood shit that we love. So for the black community, we kind of find it hard to call out people who may have more money than us or who doing better shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I told y'all Lil Durk makes better albums and makes better music. Don't get me wrong. Meek Mill may have bigger songs and may even have bigger moments, but on a consistent day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, Lil Durk is better than Meek Mill's, and eventually everybody will understand what I'm saying. And when I say that, perfect example, and this was like even a shot that niggas always threw at Meek a little bit. Oh, you always getting Drake on your shit, but Drake don't never feature you on his shit. And that was, to me, was a big thing for Lil Durk, because Drake, realistically, even with the Migos and whoever else, Drake don't put a bunch of niggas outside of Future on his albums. He may do Future, he may do Thug, maybe like 2 Chainz or some shit like that, but he don't do too many other niggas outside of like the niggas that he always do music with. He don't just put random niggas on his album, so it's kind of hard to see. So for his leading single to be coming for his new album, that speaks a lot. That speaks fucking volumes for what Lil Durk got going on right now. And I think that was just Drake, that was a hell of a chess move. Drake putting Lil Durk on there, that kind of solidifies it. And if that's not enough for y'all to be like, oh, that's not enough, well, guess what? Nas about to drop an album, and guess who's on that motherfucker? Lil Durk. So like I said, that was a hot take that I didn't feel like it was hot, but I'm sure some people who may have heard me say this before, that Lil Durk makes better albums and better music than Meek Mill's. I believe that Drake just solidified and stamped it, because you won't find, and you can go search high and low, go look at all Drake albums. Ain't no Meek Mill's features on that motherfucker. It's a shitload of fucking Drake features on Meek Mill's album, but it's not the opposite of way. So for fucking Drake to pick up and put Lil Durk on his jump and to put out, this is an official rollout, and that fucking, the video was fire. It damn near was like a fucking Nike commercial, but the jump was fire. And that's a song I'm sure that's a mainstream act, and that's a mainstream song I'm sure everybody is hip to, just like everybody hip to WAP. So that's not nothing that I have to really go into super extravagant for. But a song that I know is probably like people be like, it's a slept on, this kind of old song, but I do feel like if you're in the car enough and you cut the radio on enough, you probably hear the song, the Sweetie Tapped In Jump. And don't get me wrong, when I first heard it, I kind of was like, but you hear it enough times, that's a song that can grow on you. So that's one of my, that's like not a sleeper, but it's kind of one of them jumps like you should, if you ain't already hip and it's kind of old, you should be hip too. So just to touch on that jump, what's some other songs that I got for y'all right now? And it's been a while, so I kind of, matter of fact, I'm gonna start it off with the DMV for me. And it's an artist that I kind of was like, I seen a lot of females posting them, and I kind of was like, I was sleeping on him, like, oh, it's an R&B nigga, I'm really not checking for him like that. But Brent Faiyaz, and for the people in the DMV, especially the dudes who may not really be hip to who he is, Brent Faiyaz is the dude who sung the hook on the Crew joint with Shy Glizzy and Goldlink. So for anybody who never heard of him, man, he got a joint out right now called Fuck the World featuring 2 Chainz. When I say this song is fire, I'm talking about fire. I wish I could play it for y'all, so like I said, it's something you got to go get hip to. It's Brent Faiyaz called Fuck the World. And this joint is like some fucking, it's like some old, like, I guess, like Drake type of, what kind of vibe can I say this is? Like, what's the nigga name that everybody was comparing to Drake when Tory Lanez was first coming out? His name is on the tip of my tongue right now, and I'm fucking drawing a fucking Bryson Tiller. It give me one of them type of feels to it. So the niggas who's sleeping on Brent Faiyaz, and he's definitely a DMV's own, and I pick and choose who I celebrate from this area, and I feel like it's worth celebrating from this area. And Brent Faiyaz has definitely won me over as a fan. And the song was so hard, like I felt like 2 Chainz didn't even need to be on the joint. He could have put another verse on there, and this is not to start up nothing, but this could have been a Rick Ross feature, or this could have been. I'm gonna say like a Ross. I think Ross, like to me, the only person I would have probably swapped out for 2 Chainz on that jump would be, of course, I mean Drake is duh, but like a Rick Ross type of nigga. Don't get me wrong, 2 Chainz didn't do bad on this shit at all. 2 Chainz just had a excellent verse, not an elite verse, but an excellent verse on it. It was a good verse. So that's a jump. If y'all not familiar with that Brent Faiyaz "Fuck the World," that jump crank. Like I said, really go check it out. It's like one of them. It's like it gave you, like I said, an old Bryson Tiller type of feel to it a little bit, like that realm of, I guess, like the dark, the not dark in like a sad way, but that dark, slow vibe to it, where it's just like one of those, like I said, when you hear the song, you'll be like, okay, I get what you're talking about. It's one of those type of ones. Another young dude that people may not be as familiar with, and this song is it's still a new project from him. His name is what the hell is this boy name? Oh, 30 Deep Grimy. And he got 2 songs. But 2 songs on there that stand out to me that I really like. He dropped a new project, and I guess the song that he was promoting was the one he had with Lil Baby. And that one was cool. It wasn't nothing bad about it. It was just cool. And of course, it's a Lil Baby feature. So for like most of us, if you're a Lil Baby fan, you're gonna rush to hear some new Lil Baby. And don't get me wrong, Lil Baby did the old Hot Boys classic type of flow. And if you know what I mean, like for one point in time, like the Hot Boys had their signature flow, and Lil Baby kind of did that one on that song. But that song to me wasn't the best song on it. That was a song to grow out my attention, to make me go check the project out, but that wasn't the standout song to me on that one. The standout song for me on that one was called Monster. That's, of course, that's his intro on that song. And then the other song on there that I really liked was Grim Reap Flow feature NLE Chopper. And if you are a fan of NLE Chopper, you know anything with NLE Chopper and they got a flow beside it, you know the vibes on that song. It's gonna give you that fast up-tempo pace that kind of to me, it's a good song for working out. And a lot of the music, when I pick music to listen to, and even a lot of music that I made put y'all onto, is more music to me. It's catering to working out. Now, don't get me wrong, that Brent Faiyaz song that I just said earlier, it's not a workout jump. I do listen to it in workout, but it's not one of them jumps I'm gonna say you can really keep a tempo to. It's one of the jumps you probably listen to in the car, like on your way to the gym or on your way home. One of them type of vibes. It's a cool jump though. So like I said, his name is 30 Deep Grim. And for the people who watch me on YouTube and you're looking at me holding my phone up, trust me, I got bad eyes, but you know I'm right here, tunnel vision. You can't see me too much right now, so let me do my thing. Another song, the standout song to me, and it's a thank God for the celebration for everybody who says the Baby has the same exact fucking flow on every song. He switched it up and there's no dribble. I fuck with that song for one, because it just cranked like shit, and then 2, he definitely switched his flow up. He didn't rap that same cadence that his pocket, his cater pocket, the cadence that he uses on a lot of songs, his safety net. He didn't use that one on that one. And to speak on that same song, you should go check out, what's his name? Block Boy JB did a freestyle to that motherfucker. He killed that shit. Shoot a button nigga and then the sprinter. He fucked that joint up. Like that song cranked like shit. And it's just like, I know y'all can't hear me listening to it, but I'm just gonna just try to catch a little beat to it. Shoot a nasty nigga and then dribble up, hey. So it's just one of them jumps. It's just a little vibe. Y'all, like I said, this is a special edition. So for people on YouTube, you can see me vibe out. And if you were listening to me on a podcast app, you may even be able to hear right now. I can't, I'm not that great on the editing and situation like that. But I'm gonna let y'all know that no dribble joke, that joke cranked to me. That's the best song on that Baby Deluxe project. That song right there, that's the standout joke. And I'm sure that's why he did the video for it. And that was the song that he kind of really wanted to put people on. And it's him and fucking Stunner for Vegas. I feel like the Baby and Stunner for Vegas, they kind of don't miss when they on songs together. And from the first time I heard them together, like when somebody got me hip to who Stunner for Vegas was, I kind of wasn't a fan of his music, him by himself. But every time he on the track with the Baby, them niggas do not fucking miss. So that's a jump you should definitely go check out. And let me go, because some of these was a little bit like last week or maybe a month older songs. I'm gonna just speed it up a little bit for y'all and get y'all to what's like new. A song from Mo3 and fucking Kevin Gates. And for people who not familiar, Mo3, I want to say Mo3 is from Dallas. I may be off a little bit, but I think I'm not off. I'm almost 100% positive. Mo3 is from Dallas. And he got one of those motherfucking, like, I don't know what it is about down south, down south. And when I say down south, I don't mean Atlanta. I mean like them down south, like Louisiana, bottom of Texas type of niggas, them Florida niggas, like that slow pain type of shit. Mo 3 do that shit. And it's not, I ain't talking about that pain where that shit like struggle, because I'm not a fan of the fucking struggle rap. And right after I get off of this song, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm not a fan of PNB Rock said some shit. It kind of struck home with me for that one. But this jump by Mo 3 and Kevin Gates is just a chill, get money, pop his shit, talk a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them jumps. It's a cool street jump, but it's a good jump for you. It's not one of them depressing jumps. That's some shit I probably won't put y'all on to. Closest thing I may get to that is some Rah Wave, but I'm not a super fan of the depressed Rah Wave. But when Rah Wave be popping this shit, it's some jumps on there that I'm gonna get to, and I'm gonna tell y'all that I fuck with off of his deluxe jump too. But speaking of Rah Wave, and this is kind of, this is not an episode where it's gonna be too much motherfucking topic shit, but this was a topic that I did want to bring up because this was something like floating around just like recently today. PNB Rock basically said, I can't listen to a lot of you young niggas because your music is too sad, it's too depressing. Like, that's like the thing. Like, I'm never that depressed. And this some shit I always even tell my friends when we listen to certain music. I'm like, I'm never a fan of the super depressed niggas, like the broke shit. Like, even when I'm fucked up, I don't want to hear somebody else tell me how fucked up they are. Like, say some shit that's gonna motivate me. Make me some shit that make me want to go get off my ass and go get some money. And for niggas, like, and my men be like, oh, why you listen to so many, like, female rappers? Even for female rappers, I can listen to them because they motivate me as a man and make me want to get on my shit. If I know, like, these women are rapping for women who, they're speaking for other women. They saying, like, shit that some women may not be comfortable or have them self-esteem to say, like, I want a nigga who got a bag or look like this, that, and the third. So as a man, that shit motivates me to want to fucking get a bag, get my body in shape, those type of shit. So I can listen to those type of songs because it's almost like listening to a woman chastise you while you in the gym or while you out getting some money. You can cut some city girls on, cut some fucking a Big Latto. Shout outs to motherfucking MuLatto, Big Latto. She got some songs that I'm gonna get y'all hip to too if you're not already hip to motherfucking MuLatto. But just those type of songs, those motivate me. I'd rather listen to female rappers tell me how much men ain't shit or how they won't fuck with a broke nigga than I want to listen to a fucking young nigga telling me how depressed and sad and broke he is. I don't give a fuck about that. Everybody go through hard times. Everybody may be broke. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit does nothing for me. It does no motivational purpose. I can't stand that shit. That shit fucking annoys the fuck out of me. It's almost like listening to your fucking friend who always call you and tell you their fucking problems. No, nobody gives a fuck. We got our own fucking problems. Tell me about some tight shit. Did you fucking close a deal? Did you buy a new house or buy a new car? Did you buy some new shoes? Give me some shit that's gonna motivate me like I need to get on my shit. And again, for the men, I know a lot of niggas be closed off to listening to female rappers, but I swear to God, if you listen to them with these ears that I'm telling you, listen to the shit for motivational purpose. No woman wants to deal with a broke nigga. Most women won't tell you that because they may not be comfortable with how they look, so they might not feel like they gonna tell you, oh, I don't want to talk to a broke nigga. But listen to me, fellas. I'm telling y'all, women don't want to deal with broke niggas. So listen to some city girls. Listen to some Meg, Cardi, MuLatto, fucking Flo Milli. Shout out to Flo Milli. I always wanted to say this. Flo Milli shit, that move motherfucking girl, she crank like shit. I can't say I can listen to her whole project from start to finish, but she got some shit on it. And her little signature shit is Flo Milli shit. I'm even motherfucking, of course I can't play it on this motherfucker, but I'm going to listen to it. And y'all can even catch my little vibe. Like I said, tune into the YouTube and just, I walked in like that, yeah. Yeah. I walked in like that. Yeah. Flo Milli shit. Like I said, I fuck with Shorty. She crank. I'm not going to hold y'all. You definitely should tap into Flo Milli. And her little signature shit is Flo Milli shit. Another song that I fuck with is MuLatto. And like I said, for everybody who ain't hip to MuLatto, Big Latto. For all my niggas who be looking at it, y'all know that's Big Latto for real. I ain't gonna say she top 5 dead or alive, but that's Big Latto. And she redid the Gucci Mane jump, and it's featuring Gucci Mane. What song was that? Very Freaky Girl. Yeah. Big Latto. She remixed the Very Freaky Girl jump by Gucci Mane. Of course, she got Gucci Mane featured on that one. And for people who not familiar or you just getting familiar with who MuLatto is, she got her standout song before this one, or even before she got a jump with Duke Deuce in the jump called what is it called? Kirk Out or some shit. I got it on here, so let me check before I just keep screaming out bullshit. What's the name of that Joe? Kirk. I want to say that's what it is. It is Kirk. Duke Deuce and MuLatto Kirk. Those hoes go berserk. These hoes go berserk. And they work. Zerk. So like I said, I'm just setting the vibe for y'all. I'm gonna drop this motherfucker on like on a Friday or something, just so y'all can feel me. You can pick up this shit on the middle of the day after work. This like some happy hour shit. This CEO Mikey's happy hour. I'm just getting you hip, getting you piped up for the weekend. One of those type of motherfucking vibes. Go check that shit out. Like I said, that's motherfucking MuLatto, aka Big Latto. If y'all not, and that's the song with her and Duke Deuce, that joint called Kirk. Her standout song is what is it? Down South, and it's in her. The remix of it is her, Trina, and fucking Sweetie. And all of them had a baby. Like, don't, and like I said, again, don't sleep on Sweetie. I know she's super bad, and for niggas, she looks so good, you kind of don't even imagine she could rap, but she be popping her shit. And she just like popped her shit on this joint, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. Go check out, get hip to Big Latto, and go, like I said, her joint with her is her, Trina, and fucking, what's the jig? Bitch from the South. That's what it's called. Bitch from the South, the remix. It's MuLatto and Sweetie and Trina. Y'all already know how Trina do it. Before it was a fucking Nicki, before it was a Cardi, before it was a Meg, even before it was, especially before it was a City Girls, it was Trina. Talking that shit. Fucking disrespected men. Listen to that shit. Go get fucking hip right now. I'm all over the place with my shit. And I'm late on this young boy right here. His name is motherfucking Pooh Shiesty. I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little bit late on him. But I seen him and I know the young nigga gotta be official because Gucci Mane don't fuck with Yo Gotti. And for this nigga Gucci to have songs with Moneybagg Yo on his album, that let me know how official this young nigga must be. But I didn't like that whole total, that last Gucci Mane, whatever, Cold as Summer, whatever the fuck that shit called. That project as a whole was ass to me. So I kind of missed out on this young nigga, but I was paying attention to who was on there and what niggas was featuring. So I'm kind of figuring like, oh, this little young nigga must have some type of clout that Gucci even went this way and put this on there. So, I listened to the junk and I was motherfucking, in fact, I was getting a fucking haircut. My cousin got me hip to this junk. The junk called motherfucking Main Slam. That song to me, that's his standout jump right now. That's like, if that's the song anybody want to get hip to Pooh Shiesty, go on Apple Music or Spotify, wherever you YouTube, wherever the fuck you listen to your music at, and get hip to motherfucking Main Slam. I fuck with that junk from him. I'm gonna go up to New York real quick and shout out to my man P Star. He got me hip to this nigga. I was kind of sleeping on Slim. I'm not gonna sit here and stamp and say I love every song from him, but he got a song called "Feeling Like Pop." R.P. to Pop Smoke. What's his young nigga name? Rah Swish. He got a joint called "Feeling Like Pop," and he got another joint called "Woo Forever." I fuck with both of them. They're the two standout songs for me with that young nigga. And it's cool if you really into like that whole Brooklyn thing they got going on. Shout outs to all the woos. Woo. When I say woo, y'all woo back. Woo. All right, so just get hip. He got a cool joint. Like I said, he got a project out, but the standout song on that project to me is called "Feeling Like Pop," and then he got another song called "Woo Forever." Check that one out. And it's another song coming out of, I want to say this young nigga coming out of Atlanta, and I got hip to this song a minute ago. The joint, it's like, this shit like 2 years old, but he just remixed it and I guess re-putting it out. It's called Hitting. And a nigga called Money Moo. And he got the feature on the jump. It's him, Moneybagg Yo, and another nigga that Gucci just signed. I ain't really a fan of the other nigga on the jump. That's not no shade to him. I'm just not a fan of his at all. But that Hitting song, the remix, Moneybagg Yo, y'all like got on that shit and did what Moneybagg Yo do. I don't even got to get y'all hip to the Moneybagg Yo jump. I thought somebody said something. If you ain't hip to that one, then I'm sure you may just be under a rock, and this may be doing you a stream justice. So you probably really just need to just start writing down songs. My sleeper that niggas not going to really be like, I know you'll probably think more of, I'm not listening to this nigga before you even say you wouldn't listen to a female rapper. It's Trinidad James. Don't sleep on motherfucking Trinidad. Trinidad got some shit, and this is a hard sell, but I do want to be the person to sell it to y'all and tell y'all should go listen to him, because I know for a fact when we think about Trinidad James, we think about all gold, everything. I don't even remember how the fucking song goes because I ain't heard this shit so long. But Trinidad James got some new shit. The best song on his new project to me is called James Woo Woo. And he doing like some plays on James Brown and some other type of jumps, but the shit crank like a motherfucker. He got another song called Playlist. And it's kind of fitting that what I'm doing right now is telling y'all shit that I've been adding to my playlist. So those are 2 songs by Trinidad James. Listen to what I'm telling you. Again, alert, alert, alert. New Trinidad James. Don't laugh at me until you go click it first. New Trinidad James called James Woo Woo. Let me see if I can catch the beat and try to sell it to y'all a little bit. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But go check out that new motherfucking Trinidad James. Who else got some new shit? Oh my God. I know the women not sleeping on K-Camp, but for the niggas who sleeping on K-Camp, listen to me. K-Camp got a joint with fucking Yellow Beezy. This joint called Birthday. Oh my fucking God. K-Camp does his justice on the song. The song crank, period. But when Yellow Beezy get on that motherfucker and get the happy birthday, happy birthday, I gotta catch the motherfucking Lord. I can't sing or none of that shit, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try for y'all on this one. Let me go to fucking Yellow Beezy part. That nigga get on this jumpy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Hang out work, baby. Happy birthday, yeah. That motherfucking Yellow Beezy did that motherfucker on a fucking P level. I swear to God, this motherfucking Yellow Beezy, he fucked this song up. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you sleeping on, whatever fuck else I just said, I'm telling you, this nigga Yellow Beezy got it on this motherfucking song with K-Camp. The joke called Birthday. You could go right to Yellow Beezy part. He went fucking retarded on this joke. Like I said, this K-Camp featuring Yellow Beezy. Go check that joint out, please. It's called Birthday. That shit fucking slap. And for all my Money Man fans, when I say Money Man said he was going to do a jump with Lil Baby, I thought it was going to be some new shit. And I didn't even pay attention until I really started listening to the words the second time. I'm like, I heard this song already before. It's called 24. And I'm sure this is a play probably realistically. Money Man probably shooting to try to get this on 2K because it was a play on Kobe Bryant. He was saying a lot of references to Kobe, and even on Lil Baby's verse, he was rapping about Hirachis and some other shit. So I'm sure that they're going to try to get this song on 2K21. So I'm not even mad at the fucking Money Man for wasting a Lil Baby verse on, like, this not like a huge song from Money Man. It's just a cool jump. So like, if you're a Money Man fan and you're a Lil Baby fan, you're going to fuck with the song, but it's not one of them jumps like, oh my God, you heard this new Money Man and Lil Baby. Like some shit that you think if they would have went into the kitchen and cooked up together, you would have been looking for. So check that one out. Like I said, I'm sure when 2K21 come out, this song gonna be on it. I'm almost 100% positive. I bet my bottom dollar on it for me. And I'm gonna go back up to New York. For people, if you are a Jim Jones fan, a diehard Jim Jones fan, you'll know who Trav is. I think Trav even been on some Meek Mill jump before, but I'm 100% positive if you're a diehard Jim Jones fan, you know who Trav is. And he really don't have too many of his own projects. To me, this may be the first one I even heard his own solo jump, but he got a song on that motherfucker with Young Thug called G'd Up. Oh my God. Fucking Young Thug. Yo, Young Thug be doing that motherfucker. When we talking about features, like Thug get on that jump, say some crazy shit. Like when them niggas say they be motherfucking walking on songs, like they just find their pocket and find that beat and really just like be doing their shit on there. Man, Young Thug do his shit on this motherfucker. So that's the jump off of Trav Jones. He got another jump called, what's another song on there that I fuck with? Oh, it's called Ode to Me. It's French Montana and Jim Jones. Check that jump out. Like I said, the Trav jump, cool. I'm not really like sold on the whole project, but those 2 songs for me stood out. If you are a fan of Trav, you already hip to him, check him out. See, you might like the whole jump. I'm just not a fan of the whole jump. While I'm in New York, let's go up to, I'm gonna say shout outs to Dave East. I fuck with Dave East's whole project because I'm not a huge Dave East fan. And I'm sure like for the niggas, it's always the joke of, they just swear to God they love Dave East. They don't even know one song from Dave East. They just like the way he looked. And I never could really find too many songs that I like from Dave East at all. But this project entirety, because it's not what you think from Dave East, it's not what you expect from Dave East. And I'm going to tell you how you know it's not what you expect from Dave East. I never see Dave East really do too many songs with a lot of down south niggas. Of course, like the big name niggas he didn't court features with, like he got the joint like Gun or something. But that's, again, and people probably like, what? I never even heard of that song. But this joint is a joint produced by Juicy J and it's featuring Young Dolph. So that was smart. So that lets you know he even stayed in pocket. You got a Memphis producer to produce the jump, and you got one of the hottest niggas from Memphis, is Young Dolph. So, like I said, that to me was like one of the standout songs. And for like on some rapping, New York type rapping shit, he got a joint featuring Benny the Butcher, the joint called Stone Killer. So for everybody who not really hip to the Griselda movement, like if you're not really like on some super backpack lyrical miracle shit, and this when you want this to be your first time to get hip to one of the members of Griselda, go get hip to this new Davies project. He got Benny the Butcher on there, and they both go back and forth like on some Styles Jada type shit, spitting their bars, popping their shit on there. It's a good joint. Then he got a joint on there with Mary J. Blige. He got another joint on there with fucking A Boogie with the hoodie. Like I said, this is a solid project from Davies to me. I think this is called Karma 3. And like I said, I'm not even a huge fan of the other two versions of that, but this one right here, like if you are one of the people who don't know like a project or a song of Davies you should check out, I think you should definitely give motherfucking Karma 3 a chance for real, for real. Really go check that joint out. What else I got on this joint that I've been listening to? Let's go to Rah Wave. Rah Wave, he dropped his deluxe to his last album. What the hell was the name of the joint? I don't know. What was it, Joe? Oh, Pray for Love. 4 songs that stood off here for me. A Letter from Houston. And that's kind of like one of those, he did one of them Drake type of things on there. Like, remember when Drake used to do like 4 a.m. from such and such, and not one of them rapping jumps, but when one of them jumps when Drake was kind of, I can't remember which Drake song this was, when he did like one of them letters from one of them cities, and he kind of like rapping to a bitch that he met from that city. Like Rah Wave is from Florida, so he talking about fucking a joint he done met in Houston, but he rapping about a girl from there. So that's why I said with Rah Wave, and that's why it kind of threw me for a loop when I seen Rah Wave y'all like going ham on P&B Rock, because I'm like, I don't think P&B Rock was talking about fucking Rah Wave when he was saying what he said about the depression music, because I feel like Rah Wave music is more catered to like, it's a little bit on heartbroken, like how him and women kind of don't go the right way. It's never really some like broke shit. To me, the songs that I check out and I fuck with from Rah Wave, it's never giving broke tease. It's giving like, I'm looking for love type of shit. Like, so that fucking the letter from Houston, this other joint called Freestyle, and my two favorite joints is kind of a little bit more up tempo and kind of more popping that shit. Rags the Riches featuring Lil Baby, and Sack Right Now featuring Yo Gotti. Both of them joints tight, but the features is perfect on them songs. A perfect feature from Gotti, a perfect feature from Lil Baby. Like I said, those 2 songs is called the one, what is it? Rag the Riches is the one featuring Lil Baby, and Sack Right is the one featuring Yo Gotti. Check both of them songs out. What else I got new? It's a lot of shit out. For a lot of the older people, you probably not hip to who Lil Keed is. He got a couple songs with Future. The one I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this joint called Zaza. This ain't their best song together, but it's a cool jump. Like if you a Future fan, I always feel like you can always just add new Future to your playlist. Like you can't never go wrong with just Future linking up with one of the young niggas. Cause I feel like Future is one of those, outside of just Drake, I feel like Future is one of them artists who do the young niggas shit better than the young niggas. So he always find the hot young niggas, of course, that's coming up out of Atlanta, and he get on songs with them and do the better version of what they're trying to do. So if you ever want to know why Future and Drake are them 2 artists that kind of always stay above the curve, like the cool young niggas is coming up, these 2 niggas always find a way to stay cooler than them, it's because you can always find fucking Future doing random fucking features with young niggas that you may be like, who the fuck is this? But Future got a lot of joints with Lil Keed. And that one is called Zaza. That's on Lil Keed new project. I'm gonna tell you another song of theirs that I fuck with from them 2 together. Give me like 1 second to fucking find that one. What the fuck is it? While I'm looking for that, it's another Future feature, and this joint for some young niggas, and this like some very beginner, and this joint called, yeah, it's Future on the hook of this one, and it's fucking 2, like a little nigga called Lil Wookie, and what the fuck, Guap Trampy. I don't fucking know their names. I don't give a fuck. I was on there for Future. Very beginner. It's Future. I can't never tell y'all, like I'm telling you, I'm such a Future hive nigga. I can always just find a random Future jump with him on a song with a bunch of young niggas and him just doing some Future shit, and he cranked that motherfucker. But the song I was looking for, I'm just scrolling up my fucking playlist looking for songs. Okay, the song that I was looking for, oh, it wasn't even Lil Keed, the one I'm talking about right now. This joint called, it's Lil Gotti. And him and Lil Keed, all them niggas be together. They all like up under Young Thug. I think all of them signed to YSL. And this joint is called What's Up. This motherfucking joint, oh my God. When I say that shit crank, just search Future again. Future and Lil Gotti. This motherfucker crank. Like I said again, anytime Future's on the hook with the young niggas, he just do Future. You can't do no wrong. And listen what I'm telling you. This is not shit that you can sit in the house and just play and just be like, all right, I'm gonna just twiddle my thumbs. I'm trying to just relax. This ain't no vibe music. This some pipe up shit. You about to go to the club. You about to get drunk. You about to get high. You about to have one of them nights. Ladies, this one of them jumps when you in the mirror and you putting on your makeup and you want to listen to some extreme trap shit. Extreme Future popping that toxic, big flexing shit. Go listen to that jump. It's motherfucking Lil Got It featuring Future. This off of Lil Got It new project. I know I can't catch the tempo of this, so I'm not even gonna try. The dirty, there's never been a cup in the girl and Meek Baby. There's never been no sugar, there's never been no baby. There's been no zipping, there's girl kind of crazy, there's never been no oh baby. You know, I came out the gutter, just giving a raise, I'm their mother boy. I can't, like, you know, y'all, if you know me, y'all listen, you know I ain't got no rhythm, but I'll tell you, that shit just get you hyped. That beat come on, Future just go crazy. You gotta, listen what I'm telling you. I know what I be talking about with certain shit. And I can't remember if I said some of these at the end of a podcast before, but I'm gonna go into this one. It's fucking Rain Shower. If you a Young Thug fan, like I said, that Gucci Mane project as a whole, that Cold Summer, whatever the fuck that shit was called, it was So Icy Summer. That shit is boo boo. As that album is boo boo, but that motherfucking jump with Young Thug, Rain Shower. Listen to me, I can't sing. So y'all just gotta know, because on YouTube you can't play the music. So I'm just trying to give y'all a little vibe. This is my worst rendition. This is fucking karaoke with Mikey. I'm gonna give y'all these karaoke vibes real quick for this Rain Shower joke. Just I'm only gonna do it for like 30 seconds. I ain't gonna kill y'all because I know I can't sing and I don't got no rhythm. Come on, 10-17 for life, no cap. Y'all ready? This just facts. Rain shower. Rain shower, rain shower, take more misery than you have partners. Rain shower, more jerry than your thousand. Michigan, more G's and no apologies. Rain showers, rain showers. Listen to me, I can't sing, but I'm telling y'all, go fuck with this Young Thug and Gucci Mane. It's hard. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not even gonna do a recap of the fucking Drake jump. So why I gave Drake the MVP of quarantine. The Grease jump, the fucking pop star, these DJ Khaled songs, Drake, just some throwaway Drake jumps. That's why this nigga is the fucking MVP of quarantine. You can't never go wrong with Champagne Poppy. And I'm gonna tell you niggas again for the 1,000th time. If you find some reason in your heart why you don't like Drake, I can tell you why. Because you never had sex with over 50 women. You feel some type of way. You ain't never even had enough money to take bitches out on random dates because you don't give a fuck. So I understand why you cannot relate to Drake. Drake doesn't make music, he told you niggas a decade ago. I don't make music for niggas who don't get pussy. And guess what else he should say now in 2020? I don't make music for broke ass niggas who can't just randomly get some pussy off a trick and just sometimes. Fuck it. It's okay. I get it. Turn your NBA Youngboy on. Go listen to one of these crashed ass, dummy ass niggas. If you just can't get into that mood, I understand. It is what it is. I feel sorry for you. Go get an extra fucking job. But like I said, Drake was the MVP of quarantine for me. Let me get onto some other shit real quick. I don't even want to kick y'all heads in. And if y'all not hip to this, Dream Doll and Fabio Foreign jump. This ain't one of the girl jumps that I'm gonna say like down on the hill with. I'm not, but I'm just gonna fucking say it because it is a cool jump that I just added to my shit. It's called I. Like I said, it's nothing to write home about, but it's a cool little jump that I added. What else was new? Oh, I can't forget about. I don't know how the fuck I was about to skip these jumps, and this is blasphemy if I would have skipped this. Over Your Head, Future featuring fucking Lil Uzi. This was like like I said, if you're a Future fan, you're just gonna add it just because. But this Paddock, Future and Lil Uzi jump. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your fucking seatbelts. This one is a banger. What else I got on y'all for this jump? This song, just the name of this song, I added it just because. And this shit is from fucking Guap Dad 400. This shit is called The Little Scammer That Could. Just off that name, everybody should go listen to this. The Little Scammer That Could by fucking Guap Dad 400. Oh, I keep saying 400. This nigga, what is Guap Dad 4000? Well, I don't fucking know. I'm a little too old to even be listening to some of these young ass niggas. But this song, crank like shit. And the name of the song is just dumb. It's just funny as shit, like the little scammer that could. And listen to what I'm telling you, like the little engine that could, he definitely flipped that and played with this on this song. So if you that old and you know the little engine that could, give Guap Dad a listen to that one. What's this other little young nigga called Justin Rari? Neighborhood Slurpee. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but this song actually fucking crank. It's some of these shit I wish I could play for y'all. I can't. And maybe if it's playing loud enough and you can hear him through the headphones a little bit, I guess. But it's just one of them type of little bops. Some of these songs be taking too long to just even come in, so I can't even fucking hold y'all. Another song, St. John. I don't know if y'all familiar with who St. John is. And I really can't describe who he is, but he got a song called Roses, and it's a remix featuring Future. Again, I told y'all, this could even be sponsored by Future and Drake because I'm such a hive on both of these niggas. Pause, no homo. Just check it out because it's Future. And it's just randomly an old listen for me, but for all the people in the DMV, R.I.P. to Lil Scooter. Lil, L-O-R for the out-of-town motherfucker, Scooter. Just like Young Scooter, but this is Lil Scooter. Bird Flu, a classic. To me, that is a DMV classic. Like top 5 DMV songs of all times, Bird Flu is definitely in the top 5 all times. Like I said, R.I.P. to Lil Scooter. And I know this album is super old now, but songs that I like, my go-to song on the Pop Smoke joint right now is Hotel Lobby. And this shit cranks so hard. Like, let me try to get y'all my best. And then tell you what on me can't be done. And then my shanty bottle pop, man, to the top. Yeah, drink is drop. Then eyes on, ooh, hey, talk, hey, right with it, hey, go, hey, then drink with it, woo. Hey, listen what I tell you. That motherfucker put you in that motherfucking pop bag for real. And I said this before. I don't know where I said it, but I said this before. Pop Smoke does 50 Cent better than 50 Cent. And it's because it's the swagged out version of 50. And I think when 50 Cent's son said it, he was trolling, just trying to get under his father's skin. But real dead ass for real, he just do it with more swag. And I'll never think 50 Cent was trying to be a swagged out nigga ever in life. So this, like, that wasn't his thing. He was really selling you gangster, but Pop is just such a swagged out, again, R.I.P. to motherfucking Big Woo. He just is such a swagged out nigga with the jump. Like, he just do 50 Cent just way more swaggier. Like, he just, and again, and that's some shit I tell my friends, as if I was a rapper, I would never wear Dior. I don't give a fuck. Like, when the Migos made Versace cool, you seen a lot of rappers try to start to pull away from Versace. And for a minute, it was like niggas was off of it because the Migos made the shit too cool. So it was cool for regular niggas in the street and the trap niggas. I'm not saying niggas in the street can't wear it. It's cool. Y'all don't rap. But if I'm a rapper, I'm not wearing it because every time I think of Dior, I think of Pop Smoke. Just like when the Migos had Versace, niggas was trying to even say, oh, I was wearing Versace before the Migos. It's just because niggas felt a certain way because they made that shit cool. Pop Smoke made Dior cool. I know that shit was a thing on Twitter when niggas was saying fucking Dior should be sending fucking Pop's family some fucking bread. And they really probably should because he made that shit cool. Like, niggas really wasn't on the Dior shit before motherfucking Pop Smoke made that shit official. Let's be clear. For motherfuckers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls who don't know, hip-hop rules the fucking world. Rappers make shit cool. If you really want to know who got the most influence on fucking the world, it's rappers. And let's be clear. It's street niggas turned rappers. Rappers turned street niggas. However you want to fucking say it, however you want to word it. I'm telling y'all. Again, Pop Smoke made Dior cool. Anytime I see a rapper or whoever in Dior, I just think of Pop Smoke. It's like I said, and it's cool for regular street niggas because that's just the way we flash off our money. You do you. But if I'm a rapper, I wouldn't personally do it. I find something else and try to make that my signature shit because he done already stamped it. That's his shit. When I see a nigga in Dior, I think of woo baby, woo back baby. Welcome to the party. You feel me? What else I got for y'all? This not even a sleeper, but I'm sure a lot of motherfuckers ain't checked for Chief Keef in a long ass time. He got a joint called PS, and that shit stands for Pants Sag. Oh my fucking God. When I say Chief Keef is a hit or miss for me, some Chief Keef shit, it be too like, bro, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But this Pants Swag, Chief Keef, Zaytoven. Zaytoven be having motherfucking Chief Keef in his fucking bag. I'm not gonna say every song, but this PS joint, If you a diehard Chief Keef fan, yeah. Shout outs to Zay. Zay on the fucking track. This shit hot, like, man, listen what I'm telling y'all. Just go listen to the Chief Keef, Zaytoven, Joan Cole, P.S. Pan Sag. And I swear to God, this is prime time Chief Keef. Like Chief Keef at his prime shit. Alright, before I wrap this joint up, this is a lot of shit, but I ain't about to do all these motherfuckers. ASAP Ferg and Nicki, I was about to say Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj featuring fucking, what's the young nigga name? Oh, Made in Tokyo. Man, move your hips, little, move your hips, little. The fucking hook cranked so hard. And don't get me wrong, like Nicki ain't, like I wish Nicki would have gave this song that verse that she gave Tekashi. Because that verse she gave Tekashi carried that song. If she would have gave that verse to this song would probably even be bigger than what the fuck it is. Because I'm sure it's like a slept-on joint. Like if you're a diehard Nicki or you're a diehard ASAP Ferg fan, you probably heard this song. So like for me, I love Nicki, so I just added it just because. But I don't feel like neither one of their verses did as much justice as that fucking hook. That hook, Made in Tokyo, I don't know where he like lost his sauce at, but he found that motherfucker on this motherfucking song. I swear to God, this shit cranked. Listen to this junk. Like I said, both of the verses from ASAP and Nicki ain't their A1 shit. But this shit, I fuck with this junk. Like, give it just... You might have to bite the bullet on it a little bit just to get the fucking hook back in. Because the fucking hook is like that. I fuck with motherfucking Ski Mask. Ski Mask, the fucking slump guy. He got a junk called Bird. What is it? Burn in the Hood. That junk crank. What's another, like... This little nigga called Malik. And he spelled his name... Malik. He got a song called One Way to Geek. I don't know who you are, young man. I don't know where the fuck you from. But this song is fucking heat rock. I almost want to end this show on this one, but I ain't going to be fucking biased. And I don't want y'all to slander me on these two songs right here. And the shit, I'm not even going to shout these other two songs out because I ain't got time for the shit. But this is what what else I got on here that I wasn't hip to. I apologize. Give me like 2 seconds. Oh, the nigga Smooth Ill. If you hip to Brooklyn, if you ain't hip to New York, what New York got shaking going on, the Brooklyn drill. His shit ain't like the Fabio type of Brooklyn drill, but he on some more like, I mean, to me, he kind of more give me like A Boogie a little bit. And not that like fucking little TJ A knockoff A Boogie shit. He kind of got his own swag, but it's on that auto-tune shit. Fuck with Slim. He got some. He got an alright jump, and this jump called, what's the fuck is this jump called? Left Right. He playing on words with motherfucking like Rihanna and some other shit on here. I fuck with it. If y'all not hip to this jump called Tommy Lee by Post Malone. And matter of fact, before I go, I gotta tell y'all about this Lil Durk song. And this is for rappers who may be listening. This was a video. And the video was what drew me in, because when some of these rappers do the deluxe, sometimes you don't get through all the songs because you kind of checked out because you already done burnt the album up so much. So trying to listen to an extra 10 or 15 songs sometimes, and some of them songs kind of sound similar to the first 20 I already listened to. So I kind of was sleeping on it. But another reason why I fuck with Lil Durk, the visual sold me on it. When I'm watching this video and I see Lil Durk just in the hood with all this old niggas from like, if you really hip to Lil Durk and who Lil Durk is, like this with the L's Anthem jump with Lil Reese and fucking a bunch of the old niggas from Chicago, younger niggas from Chicago. He had all these niggas in this video, and I'm watching the video and I'm like, oh, this nigga out here double motherfucking watches on, all this ice flashing the money. That shit just sold me on that shit. And for me, sometimes with music, especially from Chicago and from motherfuckers who just, you only gotta listen to know the music scene in Chicago. Just watch the fucking news. And you know how piped up Chicago is on their gun shit right now. To see him still even able to do a pull up and hop out and do the video and have all them niggas in the hood come out and really fuck with him. Like, and I ain't talking about 10 niggas, 20 niggas. Them niggas out that joint like 150, 60 deep. So on that purpose, the reason why I say, man, just check out that joint, man. When we shoot, I fuck with that jump from Lil Durk. And the last song I'm gonna give y'all before I fucking get out of this motherfucker this week, The Sleeper. We all love her swag. We love how she motherfucking dripped for fucking days. It's fucking Dej Loaf. Dej Loaf got a song called Saint. and it's just Dej Loaf doing her little shit. I ain't saying LeBron tripping. Like, she talking that fly shit. So if you like Dej Loaf, and don't get me wrong, Dej Loaf is one of them artists, again, for me, is a hit or miss. But because I like Dej Loaf's swag so fucking much, I try to continue to, like, give her a shot. And this No Saint junk, I fuck with the junk. Like, and you probably really got to be a Dej Loaf fan to probably even really give this song an honest listen. But if you kind of, like, if you one of these people like me who just love the way Dej Loaf look, give her a fucking honest fucking listen to this junk. Like, give it 3 listens, and then tell me if you really fuck with the junk. Again, it's called No Saint. It's Dej Loaf by herself. Yeah, and that's it. Oh yeah, matter of fact, before I close this junk out, let me tell you my last 2, and I'm definitely this over. The Rick Ross junk, Pen to the Cross. He gave motherfucking Terry Crews ass some bars. He gave motherfucking Van Jones some bars on this motherfucker. That's just Rick Ross being Rick Ross. And he just talking this shit, and he kind of even rapping on what's going on right now for real. Listen to that junk, and then the 2 Chainz junk, a more upbeat junk, Moneymaker, featuring Lil Wayne. And like I said, this is just a little special junk, so it ain't too long, it ain't too much. I just wanted to tell y'all what new music I was listening to, what to get hip to. Like I said, motherfucking for the females who listening, this may have been, y'all may not listen to be into the rap conversation like that, but this is something slight. I'm just grunting down on shit that y'all should go listen to this weekend. I hope y'all enjoy the music that I got y'all hip to. And I just want to say thank y'all again for listening to another amazing episode of Bulture Podcast. And like I said, go to my YouTube page. It's Sweezy Gang, and I think just go look up Sweezy Gang and then search for Bulture. Like it's on the YouTube channel. We got like 5,000 subscribers. I'm just trying to get these subscribers back, motherfucking turning your notifications on, let y'all know the situation is going down. And like I said, this is the #1 podcast in the DMV. And for all you other podcasters to be like, oh, his YouTube Joan ain't booming, trust and believe, I'm not putting the fucking time and the effort nor to promote that motherfucker. So don't ever get it twisted. These solid motherfucking 20 to 25,000 to listen to this motherfucking Apple fucking podcast Joan every week is here, loud and motherfucking clear. You feel me? Smell me what a motherfucking rock is cooking. You dig?